What are you eating for dinner?
I wanted to make a cookie pie, but I didn't have the ingredient.
What is the ingredient?
Blood.
What we're about to do here is going to be the most incredible adventure of my life. We are going to go 2.5 hours by boat into the middle of the Sea of Cortez to the island of Santa Catalina. And we're doing this because I'm about to go film a rattlesnake species that's endemic. It's found on that island and nowhere else on Earth. But this particular rattlesnake has actually de-evolved its rattle. They're rattle-less rattlesnakes. We started petitioning the Mexican government 2 months ago to get permits to go out there. The entire island is protected. If you're caught on the island without the permit, they will arrest you and take you to jail. I have absolutely no words as to just how incredibly awesome this is going to be. Well, we got out about 1,000 feet and now we're heading back because we forgot the permits. So we're heading back to port to get the permits so we don't get arrested. Yeah, there's the permits, we're good to go. That's our island. Ah, we have arrived. Man, this place is beautiful. And there goes our boat. I hope it comes back tomorrow. This island is completely uninhabited. It's never been colonized, and the reason is that there is absolutely no fresh water anywhere on this island. It's an extremely desolate place, extremely dry, and there is no shade anywhere. There are 10 species of reptiles on this island, 7 of which are endemic, meaning that they live here and nowhere else on the planet. It's one of the reasons why we came out here. This island is 2.5 miles wide and 7.5 miles long. And it's just me and Jeff and Jim. This is absolutely amazing that we're standing here. Santa Catalina Island is especially interesting because it's an oceanic island. And that means that it was never attached to the mainland like the other islands in this sea. Look at this black rock right here. That's an ancient lava flow from when this island was formed. So then that raises the question, how did all these critters get here in the first place? And how long have they been here in order to speciate? I've got a hypothesis on how that happened, but if you do as well, comment below and share your thoughts. I'm gonna go further explore this island. I did bring hiking boots, but with all the cactuses and thorns and rattlesnakes around here, I figured I'd wear my sandals. So this island is part of the Sonoran Desert, and these huge cactuses behind me aren't saguaro cactuses like we find in the northern saguaro desert like in Arizona. These are cordon cactuses. And they look a lot like saguaros, but, well, they're not. So I'm walking up this wash here, and I'm surrounded by these enormous cordon cactuses and all these other plants that are endemic to this island. Like, look at this weird mondo cactus. I'm gonna have to look up what that is when I get back. It's about 6 o'clock in the evening. It's still in the upper 90s here. I'm sweating like a pig. But this is just incredible. On this rock right here, that is a Santa Catalina Island Side-Blotched lizard. It is found on this island and nowhere else on Earth. On that black rock right there is a Santa Catalina Island desert iguana. This species is found only on this island and nowhere else on Earth. Right there at the base of this bush is what we came to see. That is the Santa Catalina Island rattlesnake. It exists on this island and nowhere else on Earth. These are the rattlesnakes that have de-evolved their rattles. They are rattleless rattlesnakes. There's no megafauna on this island, and therefore they don't need rattles anymore to ward off the big cows and buffalo and horses. And so over time, they are now de-evolving their rattle. We've got a good looking rattlesnake here. Well, if he sits there, that'll be nice. You know, as I'm walking back to camp here, a thought had occurred to me. I am 99% sure that I am the first person in history to vlog from this island. I'm just gonna let that sink in for a moment. I'm done. So this is home for the night. This is our camp, sleeping right on the ground on a mat. So sleeping on the ground on this island is no big deal because of the rattlesnakes. I'm not worried about them. I'm a little worried about the scorpions. There are 250 different species of scorpions in Mexico alone, and this island has a lot of them. And there's a few of them on this island whose venom is potent enough to really ruin my day. And they love to find warm, flat places to hide under, like my bed mat here. This could be an interesting night. Wherever I may roam, where I lay my head is home. Whoa! That was something, I think that was a pterodactyl that just flew on me. So now that we've had dinner, these rattlesnakes are primarily nocturnal, so we are now gonna go venture out into the desert at night and, well, see how many we can find. Yeah. That is what is going to share my bed mat tonight. Wonderful.
It's going to share special moments.
Yes, he's going to be my little cuddle bug tonight. Notice the thin pinchers? That means highly venomous. Stay away from my bed mat. Eee. That's not creepy. Well, good morning. I don't feel any puncture wounds from stingers or fangs. Just to be on the safe side, I checked myself for holes, but only found the usual ones, so we're good. Jacques Cousteau once said that the Sea of Cortez was the aquarium of the world. So Mr. GoPro and I are going to go check it out. Well, our time on the island has come to an end. Manuel came to pick us up, and I just simply could not be happier with the footage that I got of these rattlesnakes. These are incredibly rare and just absolutely amazing animals. And got some snorkeling in, and no scorpion stings during the night. This truly has been the greatest adventure of my life.